Shalom, shalom, shalom. I'd like to start off this video by giving all honor, praises, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Kodash. Double honors to my teachers, the elder apostles and elder bishops of Great Millstone, teaching and ruling well. Peace, salutations, and blessings unto the hopeful elect of the house of Israel. Alright? Lord willing, this will be edifying. Let's jump straight into it. Matthew 24:6. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See then that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. For nation shall rise up against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines, and pestilences, and earthquakes in diverse places. All these are the beginning of sorrows. Okay? Know that we're entering a time of Jacob's trouble, soon to come, where it's going to be a time where not comparable to any time in mankind's history. Okay, worse than World War One, World War Two, worse than the flood that the Lord brought upon the ancient world. Okay, worse than what happened during the chattel slavery about 400 years ago. Okay, worse than any time imaginable. Okay, that's the time that the Lord is bringing upon this earth. Okay, let me see. Let's go into it because I mentioned it pertaining to Jacob's trouble. It says here in Jeremiah 30:5, and it reads, for thus said the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. So again, you have to understand that it's the Lord bringing these things to pass to accomplish his will, so that his name may be known and declared all over the world, so that the people of the earth may understand that there is a power. Okay, and us as servants of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai are to declare these things before they happen, so that the Lord may have his glory, because he's the only power that says before something happens. Okay, he declares his will unto he declares his secrets unto his servants the prophets. Okay, and as the prophets are out there in the highways and byways proclaiming the name of the Lord and proclaiming the things that he will bring upon this earth, okay, his counsel shall stand. Okay, that's how he's gonna get his glory. The people are gonna remember, as it says, when these things come to pass, and lo, it shall happen, then shall they know that a prophet, okay, a servant of the Lord was among them, because we're gonna come in the name of the Lord, pushing for the things that he will do on this earth. That's what it means to prophesy, to say before it happens. Okay. So it says here, for thus saith the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, we have heard a voice of trembling, of fear, and not of peace. So again, when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction shall come upon them. Okay, so don't be fooled. Okay, when they talk about peace and safety, that's where your antennas should be up even more. Okay, you should be more attentive to the things that are going on. Okay, because we know that there isn't going to be peace and safety. This says evil and evil only behold is come. Okay, the Lord is going to bring evils upon this place. The day of the Lord is darkness and gloominess. Okay, the day of wrath, the day of doom. Okay, there is no place. Okay, those that look out the window, their face is darkened, pertaining to how that only evil is about to happen on this place. Okay, the end of this kingdom is going to be destroyed, is going to come by violence. Okay, not by peace. It's not going to be a peaceful transition of power. Okay, the Lord is going to come. And even before then, it says, what shall I come to kindle a fire on the earth, and what will I if it already be kindled? Okay, that's just to prove the point that once before even the fact that Yahushua will return on the earth, before his return, the earth is already going to be in a state of chaos, madness, unruliness. Okay, it's going to be complete darkness on the earth. Okay, yeah, and again, before the sun rises, the night is the most dark. Okay, you see. So again, so there's gonna be a voice of trembling, of peace, and not. It's like a trembling and of fear and not of peace. Ye ask ye now, and see whether a man does travail with child. Does a man go through childbirth? Okay, for you demonites that think that a man can call himself a woman, or you women that think that you can call yourself a man. Okay, does a biological man, bring forth? Can he give birth to a child? No. Okay, that's not humanly possible for a man. Okay, that has a dick to bring forth children. Okay, you see, that's the purpose of a woman. Okay, that she bears child. okay, to the man. Okay, but with that being said, it says look around, because again, childbirth is one of the most apparently, I can't say for myself because I don't know, but apparently childbirth is one of the most painful experience that you can feel. Okay, if you ask these women, okay, that have experienced childbirth, they can tell you that that's one of the most excruciating pains that they ever felt. Okay, so now imagine that. Why are every man, okay, try to imagine that, picture it in your mind. Why is every man's hand on his loin as if he's in travail, okay, crying? That's the scenery that the Lord is trying to put in our minds. A scenery where even men are screaming as if they're giving childbirth. Okay, wherefore do I see every man with his hand on his loin as a woman in travail, and now faces are turned into paleness. Okay, just go into that word paleness to see what that goes into. Okay, to that word paleness. Just so we can have the just so we can see the big picture. Okay, so we can imagine in our minds, in our mind's eye, how terrifying that day is gonna be like. Okay, their face is gonna turn into paleness. Okay, let's go. Paleness. It says here. I'm not even gonna try. My Hebrew is rusty. Okay, but it says here, mildew, paleness, lividness, mildew, rust, paleness, mildewedness, paleness. Okay, greenish yellow. Okay, let's go into lividness, to the and let's try in the Merriam-Webster definition. Let's see what it says here. Lividness. It's one thing to give you a word, but if you don't understand what it's saying, what's the point? So it says here, paleness, deficient in color or intensity of color, having color of reduced saturation, light color, not bright. Oh, feeble, faint. Okay, that's the definition in that instance. Feeble and faint, which goes, let's go into the word feeble, markedly lacking in strength, indicating weakness, deficient in quality or resources that indicate vigor, authority, force, or efficiency, inadequate, inferior. Okay, so that's how these people are gonna be. These mighty men. Okay, it says in those days, even the mighty man shall cry aloud like women, shall cry bitterly like women. Roughly paraphrasing. Okay, so when you go into that word paleness, in Jeremiah 30:6, it says that the men are going to be weak. Okay, the men are going to be without vigor, without understanding. They're not going to know what to do. They're going to be through. It says the men are going to be weak as women. Okay, because again, those days they will not have any answers for the things that will come upon them. The Lord will bring evils, like I said, as a man that runneth from a lion and then escapes the lion, and then he is chased by a bear, and then he escapes the bear, and then suddenly and it's time when he thinks that he's safe and then he's at peace, he leans his hand on the wall and is bitten by a serpent. That's the time that we're coming into, man. Hell after hell after hell, tribulation after calamity, after hopelessness, after all the Lord is gonna attack these people, man. The Lord is it says he's the king of terrors. Okay, he knows how to break these people down the same way that he broke down Pharaoh. Okay, the Lord knows how to abase these people the same way that I believe he broke down Antiochus, made him rot from the insides. Okay, you see, the Lord is not an entity to be played with. Okay, so again, their faces are turned into paleness. They're gonna be weak, and you're gonna see it. Okay, you're gonna see the people that are in the world, how weak they become when all their hope is lost. Okay, when their trust in the world crumbles, while those that fear the Lord, they're gonna be strengthened. Okay, you're gonna be able to see the difference between those that have their hopes in this kingdom and those that have their hopes in the kingdom to come. Okay, because as it says, knowledge and wisdom shall be the stability of thy times. So when all these evil come to pass, those that fear the Lord, they're gonna rejoice. Okay, it says those that fear the Lord, pertaining to Isaiah 65. Let me bring it out real quick. Isaiah 65. I believe it's near the end. Let me see. My servant shall eat. Here you go. It says here, Isaiah 65 and sorry, at 13. Therefore, thus said the Lord Yahweh Hashem El Shai, behold, my servants shall eat. Those that fear the name of Yahweh Hashem El Shai, that serve him in truth and in spirit, okay, they're gonna eat. Okay, because during that time, during the time that they had the opportunity to live their life for their own selves, they sacrificed their lives for the name of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. They sought the kingdom of the Most High first. Okay, and they're gonna be greatly rewarded in the time of wrath. Okay, because it says what? Woe unto them that laugh now and that live in pleasure. Okay, because it says what? She that liveth in pleasure is dead as she liveth. Okay, these people they're walking dead because their whole life they walked around in the earth, serving their own bellies, serving themselves rather than to follow after walking in the fear of the Lord. So when the time comes when He sends His wrath upon the earth, those that did not submit themselves to the will of the Lord will suffer, while those that walked in the fear of the Lord, they're going to be rewarded. Okay, so it says here, my servants shall eat, but ye shall be hungry. So those that are outside the sanctuary, they're going to be hungry. Behold, my servant shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty. Behold, my servant shall rejoice, but ye shall be ashamed. The Lord is going to cause a division. Okay, that division is going to be felt, is going to be seen, is going to be understood. Okay, these people, even if they don't completely understand that, okay, the Lord is dealing with these men, with these individuals, they're gonna know that there's a higher force protecting those that serve Yahweh Hashem Yahshai, as it said, as it says in second Ezra. Let me bring it out quickly. Okay, second Ezra 2 and 28, one of my favorite precepts. Okay, it says here, second Ezra 2 and 27, be not weary, for when the day of trouble and heaviness cometh, others shall weep and be sorrowful. So those that don't fear the Lord, those that just live in their life, those that are walking in that YOLO spirit, those that are doing their own thing, that are not putting the Lord first. Okay, they're gonna, it says what? When the day of heaviness and trouble cometh, others shall weep and be sorrowful, meaning they're gonna be in a bad state. The evils are going to come upon them. It says that the flood did not come for the righteous, it came for the sake of the wicked. Okay, because again, when the flood happened, Noah and his family were saved, while the rest of the world were destroyed. Why? Because of their unfaithfulness, because they did not want to repent and turn to the Lord. So they were all taken away by the flood. Okay, so it says here, but thou, okay, those that fear the Lord, thou shalt be merry and have abundance. Okay, abundance doesn't mean that you have enough. Abundance means that you have more than enough. Okay, while these other people are gonna suffer and go through hell, you're gonna be good. The Lord is gonna protect you. Okay, because again, in this time, okay, these people they have more than what they could wish for. Okay, and if you're losing on this side, that makes you a two-time loser. Okay, if you're losing in the time for you to have your pleasure when you're supposed to have your reward, that makes you a two-time loser. Okay, you see, because there's a lot of brothers who forsook the opportunities. Okay, that turned their backs on good jobs or good opportunities that could have made them successful in this world, but they counted that dung for the name of Yahweh Hashem El Shai. They put themselves in they sacrificed themselves, they sacrificed their finances, they sacrificed even their family life. Okay, their families, they put that all behind them so that they could follow after the Lord. Okay, but if you're in the world and you're still losing, that means you're a two-time loser, man. Okay, and you're still gonna be judged for not turning to the Lord. Okay, so woe unto you. Okay, the heathen shall envy thee, but they shall not be able to do nothing against thee, said the Lord. Okay, so again, the Lord is gonna make us a separate, make a difference between those that serve Him and those that don't serve Him. Okay, so going back to Isaiah 65, just to finish that up, 65 and 13, and it reads, verse 14, behold, my servant shall sing for joy of heart, but ye shall cry for sorrow of heart, and ye shall howl for vexation of spirit. Okay, so these people that are their hopes and dreams are in this kingdom. Okay, they want to continue with this world, with this way of life, with the mannerisms and and fashions of this world, they're gonna cry, they're gonna be sad, they're gonna be in a sad state. While those that fear the Lord and wait for the kingdom to come, they're gonna be rejoicing, because we know that again, all these evils, they have to happen, but after all these evils, the kingdom of heaven, where righteousness dwelleth, is going to be established on the earth. Okay, but all these evils, it's a process. It has to happen. Okay, all these evils, they have to happen for that the world may understand and know and fear Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, because the Lord is known by the judgment that He brings forth. Okay, just as when he brought when he brought the 10 plagues on Egypt. Okay, His name was renowned. Okay, His name was exalted. Okay, the same way that when He comes and brings evils upon this world, globally. Okay, because again, the first Exodus was only in Egypt. Okay, the plagues that happened were only happening in Egypt. Now the Lord is going to make a worldwide salvation for all the Israelites that are of the elect, that are scattered all over the world. The Lord is going to make a global deliverance, so that the whole world may know. Okay, and that deliverance is going to be is going to overshadow the deeds that He has done in Egypt. Okay, because again, that's gonna be His magnum opus. Okay, His greatest work. Okay, His greatest salvation. Okay, because again, not only will He deliver the elect, but also He's going to beautify them to the state where they are immortal. The elect will not have to go into slavery anymore. The elect will be delivered completely, even from death itself. Okay, because with that salvation comes life everlasting. They're gonna get beamed up in the chariots, in the nuclear, so like in the spiritual vehicles, which are the so-called UFOs, so-called UAPs. Okay, which are the chariots of Israel. They're gonna be transported, and they're gonna be changed. And once they are changed, they're gonna look and resemble as Yahweh Shai, which is an immortal and spiritual entity. Okay, the elect are gonna be translated from mortal to immortal. Okay, and that's what's gonna this is one of the reasons why this salvation is going to supersede the salvation that happened during the time of Egypt. Okay, so that being said, again, all these things must come to pass. Okay, and again, the Lord is going to bring a division. Okay, between, it's going to be seen, it's going to be felt, it's going to be understood. Okay, so it says here, and I'll close up with this. Where is it? Second Ezra's the day of doom. I believe it's Second Ezra 6, but let me look it up. Yeah, Second Ezra 7 and 42. He answered me and said, this present life, okay, so this time is not the end where much glory doth abide. Therefore have they prayed for the weak. Okay, so this is not the end where the glory, which again is, as it says, the present suffering is not compared with the glory that shall be presented in us, those that partake in the first resurrection. Okay, is that glory comes after the destruction of this wicked place. Okay, so this is not the time. This is not the time to even seek after vainglory. Okay, Yahushua has to get His glory before any one of us. Okay, because He is the Alpha and the Omega. Okay, He is the author and finisher of our faith. Okay, so He has to get rewarded. He has to get glorified before any of us. Okay, because He is the only one that was able to open the seal of the book and give us the ability to obtain such a blessing that we're going to obtain pertaining to salvation and all the other goodies that come with it. Okay, so that being said, it says here, verse 43, it says, but the day of doom shall be the end of this time. The day of doom shall be the end. Okay, the end of wickedness, the end of Isa Edoms, the so-called white man being in rulership, is going to be the end of oppression. Okay, it says affliction shall not rise up a second time. That's the day that we're looking for, and that's why we're going to be so happy. Even if you might be in the midst of all the evils that are happening, you understand that the Lord, once He returns, He's going to establish you on high. Okay, He's going to set everything back in order. Okay, the Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, and all the other Israelites that have been scattered amongst these nations, the Lord will exalt you to above these other nations, because we are the sons of the Most High. We are the sons of God. Okay, and everything will be structured and ordered in the fear of the Lord, according to the law, statutes, and commandments. The laws will be the law of the land. Okay, the ways that the Lord intended things to happen will happen according to his authority, to his rule. Okay, as Yahushua said, let your will be done as it is in heaven, let it be done on earth also, roughly paraphrasing. Okay, and that's what he's going to bring by establishing righteousness on the earth. Okay, he's going to bring order, stability, and peace on the earth. Okay, which will in fact bring forth life, which is going to uh, uh, be conducive unto life for everyone to benefit from the authority and rulership of Yahweh. You see, the rulership of Yahweh through Yahweh and the 144,000 elect. Okay, so again it says here, but the day of doom shall be the end of this time, and the beginning of immortality. So do not fret when you hear all these things about war, when you hear about famine, when you hear about pestilences. You're not to fret, because these things must come, and that's not the end. Okay, the Lord did not did not put it in his mind to end the story where Babylon is destroyed and then that's over. No, there's a continuation of the story after this kingdom. That's why these people, they don't understand. There's more to come after the time of the Gentiles. Okay, when the time of the Gentiles is fulfilled, the time of immortality is going to begin. Jacob, so like Esau is the end of this world, but Jacob is the beginning of the world to come. And that world in that time, in that instance, okay, it represents age, eon. Okay, that period of time. Esau is the end of the age of the Gentiles, and Jacob is the beginning of the world to come, the age to come. And that world and that age is going to be an eternal age without end. Okay, because we're going to be eternal, and we're going to rule in righteousness. We're going to rule in the fear of the Lord and wisdom. It says a kingdom is established by wisdom. The fact is that through the fact that we keep the law, statutes, and commandments, that means that we're gonna rule forever. Our bodies is gonna be changed. We will not be able to sin. Okay, the same way that you breathe automatically, unconsciously, the same way you're gonna keep the law, statutes, and commandments. Everything that you do, okay, as an Israelite, okay, because this promise is not for the other nations. Okay, the phone had to chime in. Okay, this blessing is only for the Israelites. These other nations are still gonna die. Okay, they're gonna live their lives, they're gonna grow old, and they're gonna die. Okay, but us as Israelites will never perish. Okay, because we're gonna be perfect. Okay, that's the promise, that's the blessing, that's the salvation that the Lord has entailed for his children. Okay, we're gonna resemble as Yahushua. Okay, and that's why our kingdom is going to be an everlasting kingdom, because everything that we'll do will please the Lord. Everything that we'll do will be in his with agreement with Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. Okay, so this is the time that we're going into the beginning of immortality for to come, wherein corruption is past, intemperance is at an end, infidelity is cut off, righteousness is grown, and truth is sprung up. What is the truth? That the Lord Yahweh, okay, he is the true and living power, and the only begotten Son is Yahweh Shai, not Jesus. Okay, not Jesus. Okay, his name is Yahweh Shai. Okay, and that name is going to be renowned in the times to come. Everyone's going to have to bow down to the name of Yahweh Shai, not the vain idols, not the Satan, not the any other philosophies or doctrine. Everyone will have to bow down and submit to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. That's the day that we're coming into, man. But before that, evils have to happen. People have to understand through pain. Okay, as it says, those that forsake the Lord, okay, after death they will understand through pain. That's what the Lord is going to bring. Okay, with fire and with the sword shall he come and plead with all flesh, and that means that he's going to come and judge all flesh. Okay, reward everyone according to their actions. Those that are moving according to the fear of the Lord will be rewarded, and those that move according to their own lust, according to their own thoughts, according to their own folly, will be rewarded with judgment. Okay. So that being said, Lord willing, this was edifying. Okay, the times that we're coming into are serious times, times to be alert. Okay, times to be walking in faith and in the fear of the Lord, and understanding that all these things must come to happen before the kingdom is established. But fear not, fret not, and gear yourself with a manly spirit. Okay, even you women, have a mindset of knowing that the Lord is gonna provide for those that fear Him. Okay, you see, as it says in Second Ezra 2, Sirach 2:10, look at the generations of old. Where were those that called upon the Lord ever dismayed or confounded? Okay, roughly paraphrasing. So, Lord willing, this was an edifying lesson, quick and straight to the point. Shalom, shalom. Lord willing, this was edifying. Until next lesson, shalom.